So, if you're a marketing manager apprentice, maybe you're with Kent Business College, working on your level 6, you know there's this one thing on your standard that kind of feels like a final boss. It's called K9. And today, we are going to completely demystify it by following an apprentice just like you on her quest to totally conquer it. So let me introduce you to Jody. She's a fantastic level 6 marketing apprentice over at IBIS Stores. I mean, she can put together a killer campaign, no problem. But there's this one part of her apprenticeship that feels like this huge, scary obstacle, K9. And this isn't just about ticking a box, right? For Jody, this is a real quest she has to complete to become the marketing pro she wants to be. You know, every good quest needs a map, and this is ours. First, we're gonna figure out what K9 even is. Then we'll decode the main rules you really need to know. After that, we'll get into the good stuff, how you actually develop this knowledge, how you prove it for your portfolio, and, of course, how to nail that endpoint assessment. So let's jump in and follow Jody's journey. Okay, so our story begins with Jody meeting her line manager, Riedel. And you can tell Jody's a little bit nervous. I mean, K9 just sounds so official and intimidating, like some crazy legal code she's never gonna get her head around. But Riedel's here to break it all down. Riedel explains that, look, K9 isn't just a bunch of red tape designed to make your life harder. Think of it as the official rulebook for ethical, responsible marketing. It's all about knowing the specific laws for your industry, whether that's retail, finance, whatever, so you can build real trust with your customers and, just as importantly, protect the company from getting into serious trouble. It's really the foundation of all great marketing. So now Jody gets what it is, but she still needs to know, okay, what do I actually have to do? So Riedel breaks the whole challenge down into 4 key mission objectives. These are like the major landmarks she's got to master on her K9 quest. All right, here are Jody's mission objectives. First up, get a handle on the general legal stuff. Second, and this is a huge one, become an expert on data protection. We're talking GDPR. Third, she needs to learn the nitty-gritty rules for her specific sector, which is retail. And finally, it's about becoming a champion for doing things the right way, the ethical way. This is her roadmap. The first landmark on the map is advertising standards. Riedel explains that every single ad IBIS Stores puts out has to be honest, clear, and fair. In the UK, the big player here is the Advertising Standards Authority, the ASA. Basically, it means no misleading claims, no sneaky hidden tricks. Just be straight with people. Next up, we have the absolutely crucial area of data protection. Riedel really hammers this point home. Customer data is like treasure. You have to collect it with crystal clear consent and store it super securely, all under the rules of GDPR. There are no shortcuts here. This is completely non-negotiable. And this perfectly illustrates the final landmark, intellectual property, or IP. Riedel points out that the IBIS Stores logo, their slogans, those are really valuable assets that they have to protect. But it goes the other way too. You can't just go on Google, grab a cool image, and slap it in a campaign. That image belongs to someone, and using it without permission, that's a big, big no-no. Okay, so Jody understands the map now, but she still needs to learn how to actually navigate it. And this is where her mentor, Adam, comes in. He's here to kick off her training montage with a super clear, actionable plan to turn all this theory into actual practice. Adam's plan is pretty simple, but it's really powerful. First, he says, just learn the basics. What are the big picture laws? Second, zoom in on the rules that are specific to retail. Third, and this is so important, start applying that knowledge to the actual campaigns she's working on right now. Fourth, create tools for yourself, like checklists, to make compliance just a normal part of your routine. And fifth, stay on top of things, because these rules can and do change. So Jody's been training like crazy, she's learning a ton, but now comes the part where she has to prove it. She sits down with her coach, Olivia, to talk about this crucial next step, how to turn her knowledge into solid, tangible evidence for her portfolio on Aptame. You know, that digital platform where she logs all her apprenticeship progress? Now, Olivia doesn't just hand her the answers. She starts with a question to really get Jody thinking. See, it's not enough to just do the work. You have to be able to capture the evidence. How can Jody take the things she does every day and turn them into something an assessor can actually see and grade? And this is where it all clicks into place. Olivia shows Jody how to draw a direct line from her work to her portfolio. That email campaign she reviewed, boom, that's a compliance audit report. All that work she did on data handling, that becomes a GDPR compliance case study. The checklist she built for new campaigns, that's a perfect piece of evidence right there. It's all about learning how to package your work in the right way. To make it even clearer, Olivia gives Jody a little peek inside an assessor's mind. They're not trying to trick you, she says. They're basically looking for 4 things. Do you get the rules? Can you actually apply them in real life? Can you spot potential problems and manage those risks? And do you know the specific laws for your industry? Your evidence just needs to shout yes to all 4 of those questions. At this point, Jody's portfolio is looking strong. It's packed with great evidence. The quest is almost over. Now it's time for the final trial, the endpoint assessment, or EPA. She sits down with Olivia one last time to practice exactly how she's going to talk about everything she's learned. Okay, this is so important. When an assessor asks you a question, a vague answer like, yeah, I know GDPR is important, just isn't gonna cut it. You have to be specific. Look at the difference here. The strong answer uses the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. Jody explains what she did, why she did it, the action she took, and the amazing result it had. And the cherry on top, she points the assessor directly to the proof in her portfolio. That is how you win. And so, Jody has completed her quest. She's not scared of 9 anymore. She actually sees it as one of her strengths. We'll end with this brilliant piece of advice from her mentor, Adam. Mastering these rules isn't about holding back your marketing. It's about earning the trust that lets you build amazing relationships with your customers in the first place. Jody's quest might be complete, but now it's your turn. You've got the map, you've got the training plan, you know the strategy. So what's your first step? What is the single most important legal framework in your industry that you need to get your head around? Your quest starts now.